What does music mean to you? Creative expression? A way of escaping the everyday stress of life? Or memories with loved ones? Music means something to everyone. So we've asked musicians what it means to them.
Music means a lot to me. It's a place where you can listen to stories, you can tell your own. It's a place that you can enhance the highs in life and cut through the lows. It's a place of bringing people together.
Pretty much everything is the short answer. I've been spending the last 15 years of my life thinking about it every day, as much as I can, learning as much as I can about it. It's evolved as well. What happens is a passion for an art form and a passion for an experience, or a passion for an emotional response to other things becomes something you then do, and then something you learn more and more about, and then it becomes something that defines you.
To me, it's the greatest form of expression in art. Any emotion that anybody goes through, you can find a song for. You know? That's what music means to me. It's the ability for expression in the most purest form. So.
For me, it's like a therapy. Like whether I'm performing it or just even listening to it, it like just brings meaning to absolutely everything. So like, no matter what emotion you're going through, there's a song out there that matches what you're feeling, and to me that just brings more meaning to the fact that music is a language that we can all understand.
Yeah, but me, man, it's making noises. Like, you make the noises that you want to hear. Like, as a musician, you play the riffs that you like. You want to play the music that you want, and then you get the opportunity to stand in front of the stage or a room full of people that are there to see you making your noise. Like, whether that's the thing that they like to listen to or not, it's a bonus for us to be able to go, hey, this is what we've got. I think it's kind of the coolest thing ever. Because you got to like it yourself first, like, rather than doing it just for the gigs or just for the admiration or just for the audience. So, and then they can tell when you're having a good time on stage. If you're enjoying your own music, you wouldn't write it if you didn't enjoy it. So, like, definitely a bonus playing live, but music's just about making your own noise. For me, anyway.
Music means zoning out and just from all the seriousness that goes on around, and just listening to anything you want. You can be as involved in music as you want to be. So you can go from listening to just a couple songs and then doing something else to listening to hours worth and being involved in the community and chatting to everyone about your favourite stuff.
So, as cheesy as it sounds, music means everything to me. It's always been in my life since I was young. If you watch videos of like home recordings, I'm always like singing. There was always music on growing up, going to concerts, everything. And then that led into school. It was kind of the only thing that I enjoyed in school. So that kind of progressed into the career. And then it's more of a hobby and a career. So it's just my whole life is focused around music. Going to concerts, obviously really miss that, meeting new people, and yeah, just having a good time with different people and playing along. Yeah.
Like powerful kind of came to my mind, and the reason I feel that way is because I looked at my life and there's not really many aspects that music hasn't touched. Like, it's responsible for me meeting my fiance. I can see, like, yesterday in work I took all my music gear in. I work as a support worker for adults with learning disabilities, and I took all my music gear in, and you can just see like what an hour of like music, even if it's just like strumming a guitar, not even chords or anything, just what it can do for some people. So yeah, it's kind of hard to nail down what music really meant to me in particular. But yeah, powerful just seeing the way it can affect like so many people's lives, because I mean the world would be a rubbish place without music and art.
I suppose music's a massive part of our lives now. We became accustomed to being on the road and playing different audiences across the UK, so music's a massive part of both three of our lives actually, but I'm also a radio DJ, so music's actually massive, a massive part of my life and has been for quite some time. But as a band, yeah, we've definitely, music's a huge part of our life now and plays a massive role in our day-to-day living.
I think like music, it's big in everybody's lives, and like a lot more bigger than they realise. It's fair enough they're saying that now with the virus, gigs can't go ahead, everything's going to stop and that, but people say, you know, will we just get on with our lives and live without live music anymore? Yeah, they might be able to do that, but they can't live without musicians, because musicians write these songs that, you know, when people go home and they're depressed and they're down, they've had a hard day at work, everybody's got to listen to music. And if it doesn't come back the way it did, musicians are just going to give up, and it's, you know, it's not going to be there. So it's definitely a big thing for everybody, not just, you know, a band member.
It's a way of life to me, really. It's my work, my hobbies, it's like my dream, my passion. It's all I've wanted to do since I first got into music was play music and write music and go to gigs and work gigs and yeah, and that's what I do now. So yeah, for me it's just a way of life, a community as well, and that's one of my favourite things about it, is the community that surrounds it, and you know, all the amount of friends that I've made through gigging, through bands, through just music in general, just appreciation of music. So yeah.
Music it's almost a religious experience. Like, people actually look at music as this thing that makes them feel, it makes them connect. And when everyone's listening to it at the same time, you can all feel the same thing while feeling totally separate things. It's clean, it's fresh, but at the same time it can bring you back to having a certain emotion. And I think as a creative outlet, that's exactly what artists are looking for.
Absolutely everything. I'm sure a lot of people have said that already. But I think that just goes to show, I think it is just everything. That's all I've been doing the last year especially. I've just become a full-time musician. I think it was maybe, you know, it seems like the wrong time to have done it, but that's all I've done my whole life and all I've wanted to do. So yeah, absolutely everything. It's all I do, all day, every day.
Music. What does music mean to me? It means almost breathing, in all honesty. It's the second breath that happens in your life. It's there, it's everywhere. For it to not be around, I can't imagine a world without it. It means that much.